Hi guys, welcome to Straight Bat with Golf News. I'm Mr. Cricket UAE, that is Anis Sarjan. We are here to discuss Kolkata Knight Riders' thumping victory over Rajasthan, which turned out to be an anticlimax because it must-win game for KKR, and we expected Rajasthan to go out in a flourish, but that didn't happen. Anis Sarjan, please take us through the game today.
Thank you, Sham. Hello, Satish. Hello, disappointed Romit. Kolkata's fate was in their own hands, and they ensured that they delivered. And what a knockout punch they have given, not to one team, but to three teams. First, they gave a knockout punch to RR. Then their nemesis, Mumbai Indians. I believe they have given, because anything can happen in the game, but 170 runs Mumbai needs to win to go ahead of KKR. And third, Punjab. So KKR truly deserve to be into the playoffs.
Satish, I think you can't dispute that.
Absolutely, Sham. I think over the last week or so, we have been talking about who will be the fourth team. I think we have been all kind of accepting that KKR will be there because they have been proving a very consistent performances. They have been putting in performances that slowly but steadily they were gaining the confidence, and they were taking step by step. And that was a pretty good one. But I also want to talk about Rajasthan, but I don't know if you want to wait for that.
No, I will come back to that because we have the Rajasthan man here. So, Romit, tell us what went wrong with Rajasthan. This is completely totally out of character.
I think so. Rajasthan has been pretty consistent, and
You're
losing.
right.
And the fans have learned that how can you be consistently happy even when you lose. That's the second.
Good one.
And the third best thing that happened to Rajasthan is they are still in the playoffs. They're still in the playoffs for the Fair Play Award. Please don't write us off. But I want to quote something.
Yeah.
One of the hilarious comments that I can hear from a captain after the post-match talks when he had with Sanju Samson. And he says, this time the wicket was better than the previous one. But then we could only match 5. What kind of captain says that? You can't. So what went wrong is the leadership. It's an absolutely hilarious leadership that he has. And who plays such a stupid shot when you come and you want to, hold on your wickets? You're not here to try your shot. You're here to try and win a game. At least for pride. Or maybe Sanju Samson thought, let's not Mumbai Indians go forward. He had a different game plan. I don't know. But everything went in Rajasthan Royals. Everything that happened went wrong. And like I said in my tweets, Tewatia wanted a few more balls to hit, maybe to get the selectors watch again. But it failed everything. We couldn't even cross the previous lowest score we had. So hats off to their consistency and hats off to KKR. The way they played.
All right. So our commiserations, Romit. I know you can keep going on. All right. Let's come back to Anis with KKR. Since our KKR man is there, I would want you to wear the hat. What went right for KKR? Because they've been a completely transformed side since they came to the UAE. Because it's in India they were struggling, and here they come to UAE and they do everything right.
Sham, what the first thing they did right, the combination of McCullum and Owen Morgan, even though Owen Morgan did not fire with the bat, but they played that fearless brand of cricket. From the first game when they beat RCB, they bowled them out for under 90 and they chased it down in 10 overs. Then they restricted Mumbai Indians for 150. They chased in 15 overs. So they were playing that England brand of cricket, which Owen Morgan is used to it. And Owen Morgan has got inspired by McCullum in the 2015 World Cup. So they brought here back. They had a couple of hiccups. But mind you, because of playing that fearless brand of cricket, their run rate was always high. And that is one of the crucial reasons which have made them go ahead in this. Because if tomorrow Mumbai Indians win, they will be on the same points. But playing that fearless brand of attacking cricket has given them that extra cushion where their net run rate is higher than the rest of the competitors.
Okay, Satish, okay, let me quickly jump to Rajasthan Royals, just taking off from what Romit was saying. Do you think leadership was a problem with Rajasthan?
Of course, Sham. Tell me, how can you pull a batsman back when he has already crossed the boundary line? This is probably even you won't see that even in a club cricket. So that means it's absolutely clueless. What more can they be more exhibiting than what has happened today or transpired today? You can't let a batsman cross the boundary line and ask him to come back and make a mockery of things. That's the first thing. Number two, again, like I don't want to be too harsh on just the captain alone, because somebody like Morris, who went for probably the highest bid, his total contribution in the last 5 games were probably 4 runs and which included a three wicket haul. And his batting performance is pathetic. There's somebody like Unatkar, time and again he gets picked for quite a good sum, and his performance is about 1 wicket in the last 5 matches. So that he played, of course. Yes, Rajasthan is one team that has suffered the maximum by the pullout of these the international players and the injuries and all that. That's fine. But what happens to these players who have been paid a very, very hefty sum of money, who have been picked hoping that they would do something? Nothing has happened. I think they need to look at the...
Yeah, that's a different conversation. If we go there, we will not end it, because some of the picks and the prices we pay is completely... baffling. Really.
So no, what I'm trying to say is that the problem started from there. It's not that today we can't blame Sanju Samson. Yes, it is absolutely, they need a different captain for sure, no doubt about it.
Because on the field, it's the captain. I know there is a huge machinery behind him, but on the field, it's him.
Yeah, on the field, it is him, absolutely. That I fully agree with that. But he can only play with the team. Of course, what he said, Romit hit the nail on the head by saying that the captain, what kind of a comment it was. Like last match you played and you said that the wicket was bad. Batting second was easier. And now you got batting second and you played miserably. So all these were not like, that's what I said.
It was a different script.
No, but again, like what I'm trying to say is you can't keep blaming the pitch for everything and you can't come up with excuses. As a captain, you need to stand up and then try to lead the team from whatever the situation is, which he failed to do. That is there.
Okay, Romit, coming back to you. Romit, we will not discuss Rajasthan. That's a promise. So instead, I will hit you with Mumbai Indians. Mumbai Indians, they have to win by a margin of 171 runs. If they are batting second, they are done for, because it has to be impossible. So wait, do you think they will make the playoffs?
They can only make it happen if they have that X-Men type of a character.
They have, but will they?
It's possible. It's impossible. It's not doable.
Because the odds are very, very high.
Yeah, it's not doable at all. 20 overs and with that margin, I don't think so. Even mathematically also, if you're a sensible mathematician, then you won't even make a calculation on that. So I don't think. But I think KKR would go forwards. They are going to win the next game as well, the way they are going now. And
okay. I mean, we are in agreement on that. But what I am asking here is, can Mumbai do the impossible? Now, since you have said, I'll go to Anis. Anis is a huge Mumbai Indian fan. So, can they pull off a miracle here?
As much as I would like Sham, it's going to be impossible to win by 170. They have to score 300. Well, strange things have happened, but what I know, the highest T20 score is 250, 260. And Sunrisers Hyderabad must be confident after the last win. So it's asking for too much. So let's leave that for tomorrow. And let's hope that we catch up soon for the playoffs to enjoy. But just before I sign off, I was sitting with the Punjab Kings owner. They have been also having the same thing as RR have been having. And I was asking him that how does he feel? He says he feels frustrated, but they are the only 3 teams who have been there from the beginning, which is Punjab, the owners, the RR and the KKR and the Mumbai Indians. And even the RR, there is a little bit of change in the owners. But the fact remains, he says, I'm still positive that next year will come back hard. So I wished him good luck. That's what I could say. Because as an owner, I know you want to tear your hair off because you come so close. Because they do all the hard work, come close, but they're not able to close out the game. Like today's example, Chennai had 60 for 5. But they couldn't close the innings out. Had they finished at 80, you never know, they would have probably got a little more closer. They wouldn't have qualified. Right. But the fact is, they're making the same mistake. They're not able to close out games.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's right.
Satish, today I will let you have the last word. But the last word, if you have you seen the first match?
Yeah, Sham, I did watch the first match. Of course, Chennai match.
Okay,
You think I will
tell
not
us
watch
something
it?
about it quickly. I mean, in less
Sham,
than a
if you
minute.
look at Chennai's strength this year has been
Your
the two.
favorite team lost. That's why I put it to you.
3 in a row.
Yeah.
3 in a row
Yeah,
now.
3 in a row. And if you look at all three matches, the two openers have not fired. If you look
Absolutely.
at Faf is in the second place and Rituraj is in the third place in the standing. So that says a lot. That means they have scored about close to 1,000 runs among themselves. That means the middle order has not been tested. So Chennai needs to ensure that the openers continue, or they should be praying for that.
Or
Other
maybe,
than that,
or maybe you're saying that
could-
Chennai is making other teams overconfident, isn't it?
sorry.
Chennai is trying to make the other teams overconfident.
No.
Before they-
I wouldn't like to say, think that way. You can't lose 3 games in a row and say that I'm making the other team overconfident. I think.
Satish, let me just interrupt you there. So, with an untested middle order, going into the playoffs is tricky, isn't it?
Yeah, but I only hope that Raina comes back to the side, because the 3 games that Uthappa got,
Robin.
he has failed miserably. So I'm sure Raina will be coming back after the brief rest which he required. So Raina is a big match player.
Satish, Raina in IPL 2021 had 1 good knock. That's all he had.
Yeah, Sham, but that's what I'm saying. Like he's a big match player. He has come back and taken the team to closer to victories. I think single-handedly he did it in one of the finals in the past. So I'm confident that when Raina is there in the team, that gives them extra confidence to the other batsmen as well, the openers as well, maybe.
And is your thoughts on Chennai?
After having 3 losses, it won't be easy to come back. But CSK are known to play big matches better than the other opposition. They're going to play Delhi. Even if they lose, they still have one more bite at the cherry. But I have a strong feeling they will beat Delhi.
And they have always done, excepting this previous game, they have always beaten Delhi. I think Chennai has been the bogey team of
Delhi. We'll have to wait and watch.
So, which means an interesting playoffs ahead from Sunday onwards. So, let's wait and watch. Thank you for tuning in today. It's been a pleasure having you all. Thank you so much. And please log on to Gulf News and our social media channels for the latest news and updates. Thank you so much.